Let me put you on, crew, back here again. You got Maze on the beat. With the whole it's INE, right?
INE, Indie National Entertainment. Maze on the beat. You heard?
All right, word. So now I heard already you're a producer, right?
Yes, I am. I'm a producer and an artist.
All right, word. That's what's up. So here's a softball question: how'd you get into music?
Say that again.
How'd you get into music?
Okay, so how'd I get into music? That's a good question. I feel like music has been a part of me since I can remember. I was raised in the church. You know what I mean? My pops was a pastor, so it started in church. Ever since I could remember, I was a little kid.
Yeah.
Just when he was preaching, people were singing. My mom used to be a part of a what's it called? Like a dance group. We called them Spirit Team. You heard?
Yeah.
And they sang, and anytime there was music there, I was always there as a toddler. You know what I mean? Just always playing instruments, playing congas. I'm half Puerto Rican, half white, so we got the culture. You know what I'm saying? So I was always playing those. I got into drums while we was in church as I was getting older. And it just kept kind of, progressing. I started playing guitar, and after a certain while, I was just like, yo, all right, I'm tired of playing everybody else's music. I want to make my own because I feel like I can, you know what I mean? Heavily influenced by like movie scores and symphonies and stuff. My favorite composer for movies is Hans Zimmer.
That's
right?
Dark Knight?
Yeah, Dark Knight,
He did, I think
Inception, Interstellar.
I think he did.
What else? Pirates of the Caribbean.
Did he do Batman vs Superman too?
I don't know.
No, he didn't. No,
He did.
actually,
I think
he might have.
I think he did it with somebody else though. Him and somebody
Zack
else.
Snyder, he definitely worked with him for something,
Yeah.
but I don't know.
That's
I might be
fire.
wrong too, but either way, that's my favorite right there. So like,
Nice.
it was just a culmination of like so many things. Like like I said, I've always had music.
That's awesome
Yeah.
because that's such a different and unique answer.
Thank
I've
you.
never heard. I don't think I've ever asked somebody, like, how'd you get into? And they're like, yo, man, fucking music composer. I've never. I mean,
Yeah, bro. That's I
awesome.
don't. There's nothing like that kind of music. Like I love hip hop, and hip hop was one of my first loves for sure. But there's just something different when you could just sit down and no one's saying a word and you get moved. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I try to implement with my own music. You know
because scores are so legendary.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro.
You think about like Indiana
creating
Jones
the
score,
theme.
Jaws
Yeah.
score. Like there's so many, like Star Wars. There's so many iconic. Like,
Hey, speaking of scores, I actually told shout out Quentin for putting me on here. I just told him before I got on here. The first time I actually came here, it was for a movie premiere for a short film that shout out my guy Bernard James. He directed the movie. It's called Game 11, and I scored the film. So I was here for the premiere for that. That was just a few months back.
that's pretty dope, dude.
For sure,
That's
man.
awesome, man.
Appreciate you. Yeah.
That means you're obviously versatile as shit.
Hell yeah,
so,
hell yeah.
so for hip hop specifically, how'd you get into that?
So, I'll tell you right now. So I remember back in my old apartment with my family and stuff, we used to have this old computer back in the day. Obviously, I'm 25 now, by the way. So this is years ago. And crazy to say, one of the first few rap songs that I really heard that was like, oh nah, I get it now. And this is kind of like after, like, okay, we're not really going to church no more. Praise Jesus always. But, you know what I mean? Shit happens, right?
Yeah.
But it was Eminem When I'm Gone.
Okay.
I lie you not. It was Eminem When I'm Gone. And that was the thing that kind of really like, oh, okay, so we could talk like this. Like, and obviously from there, like I said, I was raised in the church, so I kind of had to do my homework.
Yeah, right.
Right, so from there, we went on from M, I listened to his discography. We went to Pac, listened to that. We went to, obviously, 50 and the whole M gang and all that shit.
Right.
So Wayne, you know what I mean? Like, just go down the list just of these influential people.
Great,
you know what I mean?
great artists.
Great artists, great wordsmiths.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They know how to get their message across with words, communication. You know what I mean? Like on fire beats. And that's where Dr. Dre comes in, Kanye, all these, Pharrell. Like, so I had a lot of influences for sure, to get where I'm at right now.
Legend. So then how would you say that translates into the music that you make? I guess what is the vibe of your music?
All right, well, so I'm not necessarily one to kind of like toot my own horn
please.
or whatever. But so like when I first started performing, I started performing about a year and a half ago. By the time I did my third show, I was blessed to be able to, people around where they started calling me Vibe King, right? And it's because I've understood that it's because I create my shit from the ground up. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of real, genuine intention in my heart, and I wear my heart on my sleeve, right? So my music is my heart. So anytime you listen to me, you're listening to a piece of me. You know You know what I mean? It's not that I'm just saying this shit for shits and giggles. It's not that I'm doing this because I want to be seen.
Yeah.
I've been in the background for 10 years. I'm cool and I could stay in the background, but y'all gonna hear me. You know what I mean? So, that's where that comes from for real. You know what I mean?
That's dope.
That was deep.
Yeah.
I'm like, that shit was real. I mean, that's what music's supposed to be, though. I feel
Exactly.
like. I think to its
People
core,
forget that.
To its
Yeah.
core, hip hop especially was a
It was a form of expression,
right,
bro. It was
of what people were going through,
exactly.
and like I think that's got lost. I mean, I get
No,
it.
you could say it has, bro. There's
it got
definitely a
lost.
section of there's a part of it that definitely has. Everybody
I
talking
mean,
about what they
it's-
want rather than what they have,
Right.
and what they want to do rather than what they're doing.
Or it's the party
You know what I
lifestyle,
mean?
the
So-
party. I mean, and again, anybody can make any kind of music they want.
Yeah, for
right?
sure.
'Cause
Yeah.
it's all subjective.
Sure.
But like that's why I think like hip hop sometimes gets a bad rap from people who don't really, no pun intended.
Yeah.
From people who don't really know it because like all they hear is
Yeah.
bitches, drugs,
Yup.
shooting people.
But
And it's
then
like,
when you really
there's
get down
so
to the
much
nitty gritty,
more
there's
to it.
there's so much
It is
story, there's so much
deeper.
yeah,
Man. And like, I think
Yeah.
that's like something that I think I've tried to as I've gotten older with hip hop. I'm a little older than you. I'm 32.
Okay.
So I was born in '90. I grew up. My mom was the first person to be with hip hop.
Yeah.
But she lived like '80s, like Slick Rick and like LL Cool J and shit.
Okay, yeah.
So like for me, like
Pioneers.
right. So my first rapper I got into my own was like Nelly. It was like Nelly, and then like T.I. became my guy for a long time. Like, and
Yeah,
I don't-
T.I.'s tough.
and I didn't
Yeah.
know shit about what T.I.'s rapping about, but like I didn't live that life, not even at all.
Yeah.
But like it doesn't. It was still to me just like something different, and I don't know the whole trap music, southern vibe. I kind of got deep into it, and then as I got older, I changed.
Yeah, I mean,
like,
respectfully, the South kind of took over.
it did.
The sound of the South definitely took over for a while. I mean, that's where we at right now.
I mean, it's
you know
still
what
a very huge. I mean, like Atlanta's is a
now you got the drill coming and stuff
for New
like
York
that.
and shit. Yeah, it's
you know
bleeding
what I
out
mean.
again.
But that's hip hop. Hip hop's always gonna evolve, and it's music, like you
So
said.
let me ask you this, man, real quick. So who are some of your favorite artists right now? Like, who are out there?
So M's always gonna be a number one for me personally.
Yeah.
That's just me. Kendrick Lamar for sure. Kanye West for sure. J. Cole for sure. I'm on the spot. I fuck with Joyner Lucas heavy. Yeah, man. And I mean, I feel like I'm at this point right now where I almost don't really listen to too much music.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, like when I listen, I'm gonna be honest. When I listen to music, I'm barely listening to what's coming out. I'm more like just listening just to music. Like I said, like the compositions of things. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
and I'm working on like I said, I'm working on an album. So I'm in a state where I'm kind of just pushing my envelope of what
see-
I can do. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
So do you avoid it because you feel like it kind of like it bleeds into like what you want to do then?
a lot of the times I've realized that
Not even like on purpose. It's just kind of like
yeah, for sure
subconsciously,
that
right?
happens.
Like yeah, like,
That's okay. So I'm gonna say it this way, right? I'm like that with a lot of things, and what you're talking about for me, how I translate that is energy.
You're right.
Right. So for me is I've got to the point in my own life and in my career that I've understood my own energy and my own frequency,
Right.
and it's different from a lot of others.
Yeah.
Right. So I try to make sure I'm maintaining me
Who you are
at all times.
Right.
You know what I mean? Of course, I listen to music because I love music.
Right.
But like certain times, I get into a mode where I don't want to hear nothing because I hear it already up here.
Yeah.
So I got to get it out. You know what I mean? And that's where the beats come from, and that's where the writing comes from. And,
Which do you prefer, beats or writing?
Beats are always gonna be my
I was
first
gonna say,
love, man.
It has to be beats. You love fucking music scores and shit, so it
Yeah,
has to be.
so that's the thing. Like, I've been making beats for 10 years now. I'm 25 now. I started 14, 15. Been making beats for 10 years, and then I started putting songs out about 2 years ago. Beats are always gonna be my first love. You know what I mean? I at first I didn't even want to be in front of the mic. I didn't want to be on stage. I wanted to be in the background, like I was. But then, along with the beats, I'm trying to get people to work. I'm trying to get people to do this, that, and the third. It didn't work out, so I got to a point where I was like, you know what? And that happens. Like, I'm not like saying that in a way like, oh, fuck y'all. Nah, I get it. You know what I mean? Everything has its timing, and
Right.
everything has its sometimes it's not the right sound that I'm looking for. I'm an artist, I understand that. You know what I mean? But it took me to get to a point where I was like, you know what? I write too. And I definitely got a story that I want to tell, you know what I mean? So I just started saying, fuck it, I'm going to just start putting my own songs out. You know what I mean? If you want to work with me, you work with me. But if you don't, that's fine. I know where I'm going, you know what I mean? So
Have you always been comfortable, I guess, with yourself and expressing that, or is that something that you had to?
I had to learn that, bro. I I had to learn that for sure. I had to learn that. I think part of the reason why I didn't want to be, in the spotlight or nothing like that is it's partially because of that. Because I wasn't really fully confident with the sound. Like I always knew I had something, but I wasn't sure what it was. But now I do.
So how do you feel about performing? Like
I love it.
Okay.
I love it.
Do you get nervous at all?
Nah, bro. You have your nerves, but that's just normal, right? It's like the type of if y'all play sports.
It's like game day nerves, right?
Yeah, you know what I mean. It's like word, we about to get it. Okay.
It's more maybe excitement. You can.
Yeah, for sure. It's a bunch of energy that I want to get out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. So you get that, right? But yeah, I love performing, man. I try to take advantage of every opportunity I get to be able to perform. Like I said, I started performing last year and I lost count how many shows I've done already. I've been blessed to travel to Cincinnati, Ohio to perform, Atlanta. So we slowly but surely, Philly, you know what I mean? Slowly but surely we're definitely grinding. We're definitely getting stuff together.
I think my favorite thing about today is like everybody we talked to so far has just you can feel a passion and energy from people and like it's exuding off of you as well. Like just hearing you talk about your
appreciate you, bro.
You can feel like
it's not just for $1.
Right.
Nah, bro.
And like
been doing shit for free my whole life. You know what I mean? It's way deeper than money. It's way deeper than music. If we're being frank, you know what I mean? We're being real, but that's how I step into it. It's music. You know what I mean?
You said it's a piece of you.
Yep.
It's what you want to get out.
Yes,
so it's kind of like, I think that's what this was created for.
Yeah.
And it's makes me happy to know there's still people like you who are in it for that. Because it will give it to the next generation.
Yeah.
To know that there's still people who are out there making it for
the love.
Yes, not just for to get famous or not just for money.
Nah, it's
or whatever.
for the love.
I mean, like it's
And honestly, if you don't mind me saying, it's a good segue. So like, it's for the love, right? If you see here, like I got this rose on me,
right,
and it signifies my grandmother. She was really like the glue to the family in a sense of like she taught us how to love. She taught the whole family how to love. She taught us everything. You know what I mean? Everything we know and we give to how I treat y'all and how I speak to you guys and how I appreciate all this. Like that was given by my grandmother. You know what I mean? So I wear her close to my heart because that's my heart. And her favorite flower was a rose. So you know what I mean? Like we at the I&E table over there, I have a bouquet of flowers and I got some merch. You know what I mean? This is one of them right here. It's called Boy That Shit Slap. That's my producer tag. Every time my beat goes, it says Boy That Shit Slap. Got me on it. And I just, I was like, you know what I'm going to do is anybody who wants to come and maybe place an order or even just, graze by, look by, you take a rose, that's for you. That's for you.
That's awesome, dude. I like that a lot.
That's taking some of my love with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, for sure.
I love that. I really believe in that type of stuff. Like that positivity, that love. I feel like a lot of times some people, if you want to see the negative in things, you can. But if you want to see the positive in things, you can.
It's all perspective, bro.
And I guess a lot of being mindful, like you mentioned earlier, gotta just, I guess, being in the moment type of thing.
For sure.
I think that's dope. So I guess my last question would be, do you have any advice for other artists or even, people who just want to be able to express themselves in different avenues, I guess, being comfortable with themselves, improving, etc.?
I would just say, shout out to my mama. She's right there. She's the one who always used to tell me this. And because of her, that's why I do it. No matter what, do it afraid. You afraid? That's fine. Do it. You never gonna know what's gonna happen if you were too scared to do something and then nothing ever happened. You know what I mean? You're gonna be, damn, I wish I just grew some balls and just fucking did that shit. But who knows what would have happened? Who knows? But you don't know, so you gotta do it. You know what I mean? So do it afraid. That's what I'll say. You know what I mean?
That's great advice.
That's bars.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, it is.
Oh, yeah.
I ain't always gotta rap to say bars, you feel me?
I'm definitely looking forward to checking out your music, man.
Appreciate you, man.
Oh, yeah.
We appreciate you stopping by and just giving us some time.
I appreciate y'all having me for sure.
Look, man, like,
hopefully we do something in the future. Another one.
Bro. Yo, that'd be so dope for real. I'd love to come back around and
hell yeah.
I mean, just talk some shit, bro.
We've been trying to keep it short and quick because we got like.
Because they're here, but I wish we could just do like all day.
I appreciate you, bro. Like, hey, I've been talking to your boy, bro. Man, hey, we gonna get right. Like I said, man, I appreciate y'all. This means a lot to me. And so I'm definitely
before you go, man, tell the people where they can find you on IG and shit.
You can find me anywhere you just press a search bar. It's called MazeOnTheBeat, all together. MazeOnTheBeat. Producer, artist. I have a music video out. It's called Reap What You Sow. I directed the music video. Hey, man, and like I said, we
Follow.
MOTB, LJS, INE. You heard? Follow me, follow me, follow me. Appreciate y'all having me on
Appreciate
here.
you,
for
No, we
real,
appreciate
for
you,
real.
man.
That's dope as hell.
And I wish you the best of luck. With everything going forward, man.
Thank you.
I think you have the right energy, the right spirit, and the right mindset for
Oh,
this
yeah.
shit. So
Thank you.
I wish you nothing but success, man. And for real, let's try to plan something out and get do this again.
Oh yeah,
sometime.
man.
All right,
I
for
look
sure.
forward to it highly,
For
for
sure.
sure. Thank you guys.
Appreciate
Dope.
you, man.
Super dope.
Hell yeah, we gotta get a pic.
Hey, nah, for sure, man.